guy, coming at y'all, man, with my early morning live, man. Feeling good, just getting out of church, yo. Actually on my way to go do the big time sports talk radio show, hosting with Mike the Bandit. Y'all make sure y'all check that out, man. 10 a.m. Central to 12 noon Central. I have once this live ends, I'm gonna have all the information in the description box. And y'all come check it out, man. It'll be like an hour, after this live is over. As I'm on my way heading over there right now. But what's going on, man, with everybody this morning, yo? Eagles preseason game last night. We fall short 20-19. I really wanted us to win that game simply because I wanted to end this crazy preseason streak the Baltimore Ravens have, man. They haven't lost a preseason game since 2015. That's pretty crazy, yo. It really is. But my impressions on last night, none of the real starters really played. We didn't see Hurts. We didn't see AJ Brown. We didn't see Devontae Smith, Goddard. Really any of the offensive linemen. We didn't see Gainwell. We didn't see Scott. Um, we defensively we didn't see Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham, Sweat, Reddick, none of those guys, N'Kobe Dean, Slade, Bradbury, Blankenship. A lot of those guys sat out, yo. But as far as who was out there, quarterbacks like I mentioned, Mariota was so. He is a veteran. He can run around. He gives you that scrambling and that RPO element, but I don't really trust him as a passer, man. Not yet, at least. He got a lot of work to do when it comes to that. Let's see who we got. What's up, Brian Thomas? Appreciate you tuning in. What's up, Mr. Dugas? What's going on, man? Glad you could make it in. Tanner McKee was really impressive, man. I liked him a lot. The numbers don't show the completion percentage, wasn't great. It needs to be better, going forward. But I felt like he made some really good throws. He commanded the offense. And he was decisive. Like, he knew where to go with the ball. You could tell he's a smart kid. Went to Stanford. So, not to say everybody that go there is a genius, but if you go there and you apply yourself, you're pretty smart. So, he did his thing. Ian Book, man, I told my Saints fans that, man, like, they try to tell me, man, y'all got Ian Book, he pop on. Like, he pop on, man. Dude don't know what he doing out there. He running around and all this Notre Dame most wins and all that. I could care less, man. Like, when the last time, Notre Dame won anything of significance, yo? Like, let's just be honest. Brian Kelly, this goes to show you where Notre Dame is. Brian Kelly left Notre Dame for another job, another college job. Like, that just goes to show you, he left Notre Dame to come to LSU. So that shows you where Notre Dame is right now. He got them, to playoff relevancy. Now look, I like Marcus Freeman. I want Marcus Freeman to do well over there. But like all this, like, oh, he's Notre Dame. Like, he's not Notre Dame's best quarterback. Like for example, as an Eagle fan, everybody was hyping up Derek Barnett when we drafted him because, oh, he broke Reggie White's sack record at Tennessee. Derek Barnett is not no doggone Reggie White. like let's just keep it 100 right there. Like, he's not a Reggie White, So, yeah, Ian Book could go somewhere, man. The offensive line was a little shaky. All the backups last night. The running backs though look good. Swift got out there, got a nice run. Penny did some positive things. Trey Sermon ran really hard, man. We got a real deep running back room. Kennedy Brooks, man, did some good things as far as blitz pickups and stuff like that, but you can't fumble the ball, man. You cannot put the ball on the ground. That's a no, especially when you're trying to make the team. I know Ross Tucker tried to give him the benefit of the doubt, talking about like it was hard for him to hang on to the ball, but somehow, somewhere, you got to find a way to hang on to that football. Wide receivers, Tyree Cleveland did his thing out there. He looked pretty good. Made some nice catches. Hasselback looked pretty good. Big, strong, solid wide receiver. Gregoire Jr., man, who we keep forgetting is even on the even part of the organization, man. he was out there catching passes and stuff like that, and was our primary, return special punt return guy last night. So it's funny to think that Greg Ward was the number one receiving option for the Eagles for the 2019 season when we was like, when we won the NFC South, we played the Seahawks in the playoff game. It's funny how far we've come as a roster, particularly at the wide receiver position from then till now, man. That's an incredible job, by Howie Roseman. Tight ends, I don't know. We Tyree Jackson was out there. It's good to see him out there, but Ian Book was out there, so we couldn't get him the ball. I mean, you could have had Jerry Rice and Randy Moss out there, and Ian Book wouldn't have thrown the ball to him. So you try to scramble around and run. Defensively, Jim Carter is that guy, man. He just absolutely busted through the offensive line. Got the Josh Johnson, and that was it. Like, that's all we needed to see, man. It's pretty exciting to see what he could do this season. Nolan Smith was a pretty much of a quiet debut. He got close to the quarterback a couple of times, but didn't quite get there. Want to see a little more out of him in the next couple of preseason games. Been hearing he's been doing really good in training camp, but want to see a little more out of him. Let's see. I'm still kind of salty at Riggs for leaving LSU, but can't hate on the kid game. Was nice to see him pick one house one. Yeah, I was with my dad last night, man. I was telling my dad that, I mean, he made, like, let's just call it what it is, man. He made a bad decision leaving LSU to go to Alabama. Like, it was a bad decision. You were, I get the whole NIL thing, but dude, it's like, you projected as a first round pick going into your last year. Why even mess around with that and go somewhere else? Like why even mess around with that? Now, if you was like a second round projected pick or later, I get it. You want to go, and then it's not like Alabama is a bigger school than LSU. They got 5 stars, and to me, when you shouldn't matter, you about to get millions anyway. And you could risk like what he did. You could go to a whole new situation, a whole new scheme. The coaches, you could not fit in. You could potentially not fit in over there. Nick Saban not the type of coach that cares about your accolades before you come to Alabama. He don't care if you was a projected top 10 pick or a 5-star, all that. If he feel like he gotta undress you verbally, he gonna do that. So I personally don't understand the whole leaving LSU to go to Alabama decision, and for him it backfired really bad. I mean, you go from being first round pick to being undrafted. So it's like, I agree, it was a terrible decision by him, but I could root for him again since he with the Eagles now. Nice pick six. That's what he showed at LSU. Like, that's the type of ability he showed when he was at LSU. Just a guy that got really nice hips, great ball skills, drives the ball and plays with a swagger. Like, sometimes you got to calm that down a little bit because he will get flagged for that in the NFL. But the kid's a fiery kid, and he got a chance to make this roster. Like, I think he really does, yo. But yeah, like, what was the point of leaving LSU to go to Bama? Probably would have went higher from LSU last season. His last season hurt him. Yeah, he would have. Like, I don't understand why it's just, I'm gonna go run to Bama. Like, come on, dude. Like, they barely play. I know he had a little bit of an injury issue, but they barely played him. And like, when he played against LSU, he didn't make an impact. Like, Booty and Malik Neighbors was catching balls on him. So yeah, man. For him, it's just a thing with these kids, man. I get the whole, the whole NIL stuff, and you want to, do this and do that, and make more extra money and all this other stuff. I get it, man. It's not for me to sit there and try to, count somebody's pockets. But at the same time, it's like, man, if you a projected first round pick playing where you at, why go somewhere else? Like, why even risk that. Like, you're not gonna be a higher pick because you're at Alabama than if you at LSU. You a 5-star corner in a great program. LSU and Alabama are both great, brands. So I don't know, but for his sake, man, like I said, he looked good last night. Got the pick six, nearly got another pick too if he didn't slip. He slipped on the play, and I feel like if he'd have kept his footing, he had a good chance to get another pick. Um, so I ain't really hear much about him in camp. He's been pretty quiet, so that was good to see, man. Like the Eagles, man, that's another thing. Like, Eagles got corners, yo. Like, Eagles got a lot of corners, man. Look, and I know I'm a bit of a homer. I'm rooting for Mekhi Gardner as well. Guy played for the Reds and Cajuns. Also played for LSU last year. I'm rooting for him as well. I know he's most likely not gonna make the team, but I'm rooting for him as well to do well and at least make it a conversation. Big nice forced fumble on special teams last night. Keely Ringo looks the part. He got hit with a back shoulder, but look, man, I don't care what corner you are. If a quarterback throws a A1 back shoulder, you can't do nothing about that. So, but Keely Ringo looked good out there. Got great size, great speed. I mean, we got Josh Jobe, of course, who's been in this system for a couple of years doing this thing out there as well. What's up, Nacho Boy? Appreciate you tuning in. Braves out here putting up football numbers. Sorry, just gotta dig in more to those Mets fans. Oh, I love it, man. Anytime we could rub it in the Mets face, I love it. Those guys was really. I never forget, man. Last year we went over there and we played a 5-game series with them in New York, and they beat us 4 out of 5. And I mean, it was not competitive at all. And they had like a nice lead in the NL East, and man, they rubbed it in our face, man. They really did. They mocked us and everything. So for us to go out there and yesterday afternoon, bro, we was playing 8U coach pitch, yo. Like, it was 8U coach pitch in the ninth inning yesterday in game 1. And then we turn around game 2, and I figured the bats wouldn't be as great, after you. It's common nature that when you score 21 runs and you play another game, especially the same day, you're not going to put up that type of offensive production. So I knew we wouldn't have scored as many runs. But, to beat them, we outscored them, what, 728, what, 34 to 3? Like, in these 3 games? We outscored the Mets 34 to 3 in the 3-game series so far. And we get them again tonight on national TV on ESPN Sunday Night Baseball. Man, I hope we just drug them again, man. Put them out their misery. That team quit. That team don't want to play. They got rid of their pitchers. They don't want to play. So let's go out there and completely, put them out of their misery, man. Let's go ahead and do that. The doggone Mets, man. I love it. I personally love it, bro. Put it 34 to 3 in 3 games, man. That's incredible. And still got another game left, but like with the Eagles, man, I like Howie has done a great job with this roster, man. He really has. I'm excited to see what we do this season. I'm excited to see, the offensive line back out there, Jalen Hurts, the running backs we got, the Brown and Smith, and then Sanquez should be better. We'll see Goddard. Defensively, man, with Carter, I want to see Carter like, in an actual rotation, with Reddick and Smith getting more comfortable, and Milton Williams, and these linebackers. I am a little concerned about the linebackers. We got N'Kobe Dean, who seen I can't yet, but he's gonna be a green dot player, calling all the defensive sets and getting everybody situated and everything. So we gonna see. What's up? It was. Appreciate you tuning in. I don't know what that's all about, man. It must be a troll or something. But yeah, looking forward to it. Just a real good roster, man. And you got Slade, Bradbury, Maddox. I'm excited about the cornerback depth. Oh, and also Greedy Williams, LSU guy. I'm excited about the depth of the cornerbacks, man. Sidney Brown, if he could just learn where to go, that guy is gonna be a really good player, man. He's a missile out there. He flies around. He isn't scared to get in the mix and things. I'm excited to see what he could do. He just gotta learn, where to go. Eagles fan here, sir. What's going on, man? Fly Eagles fly. Welcome in, yo. But yeah, he just got to learn where to go. Once he learns where, everybody is lined up, everywhere he needs to be lined up, and play recognition and all that, he's gonna be a really good player for us. Because he got the physical tools and the physical ability to just fly around and just smack people, and you could get interceptions and stuff like that. So that's gonna come with time. That's gonna come with time. He's a rookie. He's learning. I'm sure he's gonna play a little bit this year, but it's not gonna be a whole lot expected of him. What's up, Jamal Marshall? Appreciate you tuning in. Bradley going down. Sucked being we weak at that position. Yeah, man. I almost forgot about that, man. Prayers to Sean Bradley. Didn't look like a good injury. Yeah, it does suck because that's the one weakness that I do believe we really have on this team is linebacker. Safety is number two, but linebacker I feel like is number one. And we need as much depth at that position as possible. What's up, Gimmick Cash? Appreciate you tuning in. Mr. Duke out of NFC East is a two-team race between Dallas and Philly. Let's be real. Those two other teams are hot dumpster juice. Yeah, it is, man. It definitely is between Eagles and the Cowboys, man. That's really what it boils down to. Those are clear and cut the two best teams in that division. Two of the three best teams I feel like in the whole NFC. Do they have to swallow? Hold on, I'm about to. Yeah, bro. Like you had to get out of here with that. Like you had to get out of here with all that nonsense. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, but it's definitely it's a two-horse race between the Eagles and the Cowboys. Dallas got better. Dallas got better, man. Adding Brandon Cooks and Stephon Gilmore has made them better. I can't front about that. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. And for us, it's this whole 20 years in a row or whatever. We haven't had a repeat champion in the NFC East. But the last time that there was a repeat champion in the NFC East, it was the Eagles. So, we got an opportunity to break that streak, and take control of this division again, man. Dallas is good, they're better, but I think the Eagles, if healthy, like the Eagles are the better team. The Eagles are the more talented team. But, especially, hey, gotta say it, especially at the quarterback position. Like, let's keep it real, man. Jalen Hurts, was just voted. I can't wait to see him out there, man. I don't know if he's going to play at all in this preseason. I don't know. I'm good either way, as long as, he gets his work in. Jalen Hurts going to put the work in he need to put in. But I'm just, as long as when September 10th come around and we headed to Foxborough and we out there and we healthy, it's all good with me, man. It's going to be an interesting game, yo. Like, that game not going to be easy. I'm not going to lie. Now, obviously, I'm going to get more into that game as we get closer to the season. But that's not going to be an easy game simply because, it's Brady night and it's on the road. It's week one. If we was playing them like week 8 or week 9, we'd smash them. But week 1, they're going to have a lot of emotion up there. So it ain't going to be easy. Mr. Duke, I had a Niners fan tell me they have Philly circled on their calendar. I said, dude, you got 12 games before you play Philly. Said, oh yeah, we rent free in their head, man. Rent free, man. We got our leg cocked up. We got a cocktail. We got all that in the 49ers heads, man. They just really. I mean, I've never seen a fan base, man, that just cries so much, man. It's unbelievable how much the 49er fans are crying, yo. it's really fascinating that they just really out here just crying and whining. Like, dude, you know, we seen Josh Johnson last night. That was funny when I seen Josh Johnson out there. All I could think about was that NFC Championship game. But yeah, like you got 12 games and like, you know, they not it ain't a cakewalk for them neither, man. I mean, Seattle got better, you know, and the Rams is one of the biggest mysteries in the NFL. I didn't expect Eli Ricks to play as well as he did. You think he shook up the DB room? Yeah, Eli Ricks is very like I'm very familiar with him because last time I'm an LSU guy. He was at LSU for 2 years. And was our number one lockdown corner. And then for whatever reason, he decided to transfer to Alabama, and it didn't go well for him over there. Like Nick didn't really like him like that. He was a little banged up, and he barely played. And he went from being a project. Eli Ricks was a projected first round pick going into last year, and he ended up going undrafted. When I seen we signed him as an undrafted free agent, I was excited because I'm like, worst case scenario, he could at least be on the practice squad and somebody we could develop because he is extremely talented. He just gotta, you know, he gotta put a little more weight on him. He's extremely thin, but he got excellent ball skills and good play recognition. And he played, as y'all can see last night, he plays with a real swagger. Yeah, he did. He got a shot to make this team, man. I'm gonna tell you this, like, I'll say this. And look, like I say, I'm an LSU guy. I love it. We got 3 former LSU corners on this team, man. Eli Ricks, Greedy Williams, Mekhi Gardner. I know Ricks finished at Alabama, but he started at LSU. Eli Ricks to me right now is better than Greedy Williams. Like, I'm just gonna be honest. Like, Eli Ricks right now is better than Greedy Williams. Eli Ricks, I feel like got a better chance to make the team than Greedy. Greedy is, you know, Eli Ricks is younger. He's gonna be cheaper. He got extreme ball skills, and he plays with a swagger. And you know, he tackles. Greedy always had an issue with tackling, which is why Greedy, another one, went from being going into his junior year was a projected first round pick to end up being, you know, a second round pick. You know, he another one that, you know, he gotta you know, do a better job of you know, of tackling and stuff of that nature. So we're gonna see, man. But yeah, he definitely shook up that DB room. Definitely looking forward to seeing what happens. But all right, y'all, man. I'm about to go. Like I said, y'all, once this video ends, look in the description box. In an hour, y'all tune in to Big Time Sports Talk. I will be co-hosting with Mike the Bandit. You know, download the 103.3, the GOAT app, and also look for the phone number for calling in. And if you call in, say Mr. Dugas sent y'all, man. So y'all tune in an hour. I'm gonna tell in, man. Y'all enjoy y'all day. Y'all have a blessed one. Fly, Eagles, fly.